Hey, how you doing, friends? Today is Sunday, beautiful Sunday, July 18, from San Diego, California. We're going to check some of the traits for simplicity and too easy indicators. This is indicators that we been live trading testing, if I said that correctly, for the last 2 months, and it was still profitable. And this is a small account. Obviously, a lot of people say, yeah, it's a small account, micro pips. Yes, that's what I'm showing here. It's a small account, and that's the whole point. We're trying to grow it slowly but surely. So we are gonna go through some of the pairs. We're gonna scan to see some of the most pairs that we think they're looking good for this week, and also we're gonna scan for the 4-hour for the prospect 415ers for the week. So if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, click that notification button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do some live trading. That's my goal. Because a lot of people ask me, how do you take your trades? There's a certain time that we do it and all that. And so I like to do that in the near future. Once we get to the, I think YouTube lets you do live until you get 1,000 subscribers, something like that. So let's get it going then. This week, the last trade I took is this one, and I didn't want to close it for the weekend. I'm just gonna let it run. It was a good trade to go into it, because I got it just right here, exactly before that red, and then I kind of knew it was gonna pull back, but that's why we always put our stop loss below right here, below that support line. And if I look at this in the 1 hour, okay, it has a possibility that it's making a W form or a double bottom, however you want to call it, and obviously it has previous support in the past also, a lot of previous support, so it's a possibility. But I mean, if the price is going to go down, it doesn't matter how many supports you have. If it's if the market makers need to go down, they're going to go. But we have a good chance to go to the top. So we're going to let this trade run over the weekend, and you'll see how it goes. This is on the Euro JPY. Let me go to 30 minutes, and we'll scan for some more trades this weekend. And during the week, check. During the week, you can see I was down for this week. Okay, so but the last two trades I got close to only a few pips to be break even. So, but if this trade works, I mean, it'll count like last week's trade, so we'll probably be break even if it works the way it's supposed to work. Okay, and then we're gonna continue during the week. I'm kind of inspecting all this behavior in the markets because, like I said, it's summertime still, and the markets are going to behave a little out of normal behavior, I would say. But if we stay break even in the markets, it's a real good sign that we're going in the right direction. Okay, because that 90-95% of the people are going to lose their account in the first 30-60 days. Okay, so I'm being this like super legit with this account because I'm showing every single week, every single loss, every single win, and it's a live account. It's a small account that we're trying to grow it very slow, organically, meaning that I only trading 2% of the account, and that's why I haven't lost the account, because my trades are only 2%, sometimes 1% of risk, and that is the key. Once you have a good system and then you are like religiously disciplined to your risk reward, there's no way you're gonna lose an account. I mean, I'm very confident of that, and I know that we're gonna be profitable in this account, but we're gonna grow it organically. So that's why I'm inviting you guys to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also if you want to acquire the system, there's a link. Obviously, I get a benefit after that. The company pays a commission. That is not the whole reason I'm doing it. One of the reasons, because it helps obviously to input more money into the account, but also it keeps me responsible, because I gotta show subscribers my account every week. So because if this doesn't work over the long run, okay, I'm not talking about 2-3 weeks, I'm talking about if this doesn't grow up during the long run, I mean, I even lose this channel, right? Because people just, oh no, this is not working, whatever. Okay, but I know it's gonna work. It's just trading is like that. Sometimes it's gonna be a lot of wins in a row. Like I had like a month ago, it was 1 month almost no losses, and then the summer started, and then I started breaking. I was profited still a little bit, and then we went to break even, and right now I'm pretty sure it's gonna start getting a little bit better right after summer starts dying down, because all the big marketers banks comes from I guess vacation or the summertime off. So that's the way we're gonna go. Let's get rid of this. Let's check it out real quick. Okay, let's scan to the markets. 30 minutes. GPGC. It looks very up and down. Not interested in this pair yet. That one, it started looking okay, and everything was good, and it's in a pullback right now. Okay, but remember that I'm strictly doing the 30 minutes and maybe the 415s if we find some 415ers. Okay, so that one, if somebody cut it there, and right now they're in a pullback, and there's a possibility for the market to keep dropping. NCD CAD, that was looking real good. This is what I'm looking for, something that is moving in a 45-degree angle like this. It's moving on a 45, and if we get a triple arrow on the Zell zone, and everything lines up, strength meter lines up, we're going to the market. CAD, that's sideways, so automatically, stay away from those. We're looking for 45-degree angles, moves. This is kind of sideways. It's kind of 45 but very choppy, right? 45 but very choppy. But if this one gives an opportunity, I will try it too. Okay, especially if you look left, look support. Okay, your GP, kind of the same idea. For my taste, is still going up on this one, or probably do a pullback and then up. So I'm not trusting it too much. Don't like it. GPNCD. Okay, it's a 1, 2, 3 move already for the bottom. A lot of strength going down still. USD CAD, real quick. 45-degree angle. I like this ones. If we get something during the week, we are gonna go in. USD JPY, it's already half of the way. Not interested. USD CHF, very small ranges, so not interested. It's almost sideways. Okay, let me do something here. I like to close this when I'm doing this, so I can have a little more space, so I can see the whole chart more clearly, because sometimes that can be confusing also. Okay, a little bit more, get more space. GPJPY. Okay, a little bit choppy, but it's going in one direction. 45-degree angle move. If we get something, it's a possibility also. GP odd. There it goes. I like those moves. It's touching resistance from the previous, so that's good possibility also. Market looks like giving some good opportunities this week. All right, coming down here, touching support. UP odd. So I'm just giving an example, like the what I go pretty much, even when I'm doing the trades in the morning. Cat CHF. I obviously make my list, and when I wake up in the mornings, I go to a few pairs. Kind of, I can have a few minutes just to analyze a little bit better. This one's too small, too narrow of a range. This one's one good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we're in a sideways move, so not too interesting. Normally don't like CHF JPY like Uncle P says. I mean, my experience also, like that is very, I don't like it, that one too, how it moves normally. It's not very obedient to to what we're looking for. Okay, that was a good move right there. If this pullback keeps going, it's a good trade because we got support previously and it's breaking this. Check it out. 1 hour. Simply 4 hours. You can see the whole spectrum. Right there. And then I'm gonna put another trend line right there in the smaller time frames. That will be right here. This is the last high right there from the low that created the last low. So, and I go to the last high right there. If this breaks up right here for CAT JPY, it will be a good trade also. Just gonna leave it marked like that. If it breaks up here, just go for it. CAT JPY, Euro CHF. By the way, I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor at all, so if you take any trades, you take it on your own risk, please. Okay, I'm just giving my opinion for fun and I guess education. Euro CHF. Out NCD. I like that angle right there. So this is another way you can also, if you want more confirmation apart from all the indicators that it's always a little too much already. Let's say you don't have this simplicity or too easy. Just go from on the 30 minutes, go for the last high. Let's say I don't have simplicity, go to the last high right there. Draw a trend line from the last higher low, if you understand what I'm saying, which will be this one right here. Let me explain. This is a lower low, and that will be a lower high. Lower low, lower high. Okay, so I will put a trend line right there. Normally the market, it's gonna do this a lot of the times. It's gonna break the trend line, it's gonna pull back and go one more move at least. If this is just a correction, it has to do one. Well, it doesn't have to be, it does all the time. 1, 2, 3, and then the market normally is gonna pull back again, and if it breaks up, it's just gonna go higher and higher. Okay. Euro NCD, real quick. It's in the middle. Not interested. Euro CAD, NCD, JPY. That's a good angle right there. So you can do the same thing. Trend line. It breaks up. Normally, it's gonna break. Every time it breaks this trend line, you're gonna get triple arrows. Check it out. Look to the left right here. This is a low, right? And then we gotta go to the almost the last high. In this case, it was it run way too high. But if I want to go to the last one, it was right there. It's hard to see it where it is right now. And you can trade that way, or you can wait until it trades down right down here. Okay, delete. Same thing here. Where's the last low? No, it will be this one right here. There's the last low. It breaks that trend line right here. You got triple arrows, you got everything, and you go for a trade. Okay, NCDJPY. This is a trade that I got last week right here. I got it out a little bit early, but the trade went down, and I put a red line, a green line right there when the trade was on, just to see if to start in a test for me, and I wait to so it gave me more confidence to stay in the trades longer. Although I don't have the time during the day to monitor trades, but that's the whole point. NCD USD and Euro USD. So for 415ers, let's go. Let's see. What do we got for this week? Well, we have for example, we have a that was a 415 right there, and I can read it from now. Wow, this video went a little bit too long already. I don't like to do my videos way too long. Let's look at the 15 minutes and look for that yellow line, okay? Yellow line right here. This is a 15 minutes. You got a triple arrow going to trade. That was a 415. How do I know? Because the rules are on the 415, you got to have a couple touches into the bottom of the zone, or if you're in the top, into the top of the zone, you need a couple touches or almost touches. That was a touch. And that was a touch right there, double touch. And you got that 415er. Those trades work real good. It's just gotta, the hard part is just to catch them. But if you program yourself, like, okay, go Sunday and scan every pair on the 4 hour and look for something in that maybe you already have one touch in the market. Like that one doesn't qualify. It looks weird. UPCAD. That one's gone. Okay, you already had double touches right here. In case it goes up again and then double touch on the 4 hour, that's a 415er, real good one. And also I have a couple questions from subscribers about signals. The signals, I mean, this is my opinion, okay, because I tried different groups of signals during my trading career. And for super easy, they're really good signals, and they are other companies, you know, they have good signals too. But in my opinion, signals do not work too good for the signal taker because of schedules and the timings. Sometimes, you know, you don't get to put that trade right away when they send a signal. Or maybe that's exactly why, pretty much. Okay. Another reason, it's obviously you manage your accounts, but if you have a different strategy, for example, it's no good for you. And also having signals, it doesn't push you to learn and practice more on your real trades in reality, okay? Because you can say, no, yeah, I can practice and take signals too, but that's not reality. It doesn't work like that, because you're almost trusting those signals, and that's no good, because in a way you will be like wasting precious time for you to lose and win in your own trading. The best advice that I got from older traders and real good traders in the past is lose because of your own analysis and win trades because of your own analysis. Don't even listen to me for your trades. You can pick up ideas here and there, and maybe pairs that are lining up with possibilities, but the experience, you got to gain it pretty much. Okay, so that's my advice from what I learned in the markets. Okay, 415ers. Let's look for 415ers. Let's see if we find some more. GP and CD. That's too far. Okay, check it out. USD CAD. Let's say on that last touch right there, this touch, go ahead, let's put a line, and when this open, let's go to 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes. If you get well, I would wait a little bit to see if you get another touch, right? Because the rule for 415, it's to get one touch and another touch. Like for example, they don't necessarily have to touch, but be close, 2 touches or close touches. Maybe like this area over here. Let's see if that one worked good. Let's go to 15 minutes. And let's scroll to the back. And let's look for that yellow line. Where's that yellow line? What happened here? Let me make it smaller. The yellow line, it's right. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it right there. But you never got the triple arrow in this area right there. Okay. So let me double check if we're looking at the same space. Yeah. Okay, so this happened there, but in the 15-minute you never got the triple arrow. But doesn't mean that it has to. I mean, eventually it needs to go down, right? It needs to do a correction on the 4-hour, or it needs to reverse completely all the way down. Because that's normally what the market is going to do all the time. It's going to either do a correction, and a correction means that the market is just going to correct a little bit. Like, for example, let's pick a bottom. Let's say this is the bottom of this swing move right there. And then I'm going to go to the second touch right here. You can use trend lines for this, you know. Hey, that's the trend line right there. Okay, so the market can just correct to that trend line and then keep going up. But if the market is going to do a reversal, meaning that the reversal means that it's going to go all the way down, if that is the next move, right? Okay, so let's keep moving. 4 hours, 4 hours. So that one, I mean, you should keep it in your 415er list for the week. USD CAD, USD JPY. Okay, that's not qualified. USD CHF. And you can see those 415s all the time. Look. Okay, you had one right there. We're looking at the 4 hour. Okay, check on this one. Out USD. Let's put a line and see how it looks for the 415. I don't know if you already started, but we don't have a double top yet, a double bottom. Let's see. Well, kind of. There's a couple candles right there, so that will qualify that one. And for a possible 415er, then I go to 15 minutes. Oh, come on. Or let me skip it all the way. And this is a possible 415. It looks like the market started. Yeah, look, it started already. So keep that one on your 415er list right there. Also, maybe for a short move or a reverse all the way to the top. So okay, I don't want to make this video too long. So let me just complete this one. Let's see how that one looks. Had a 415er here. That was a beautiful 415. You're odd. This has a possibility. This one goes high and it gets close to this and then start reversing. It's a possibility. JPY. That's a possible 415er also, because their candles are close to the bottom. So they're testing the bottom pretty much. So it's a possible also out JPY. If you go to, well, let's go to the 15 minutes to look at that one. So keep that on your possibilities. Another thing you can do, go from this previous high on the 15 minutes to the last higher low. And triple arrows are going to show up here if it crosses that trend line. Anywhere here. And then you decide to go. If your strength and if your old indicators are pushing you to go, you go into that. Okay, friends. Well, thank you for everything, for your time. I know it went a little bit longer than usually, but I like to kind of share the knowledge that I got through the years, different possibilities. Thank you so much. Also, real quick, I know I had another question from one of my subscribers. How to use the strength indicator with the 4 hour and 1 hour? Well, first of all, you look for 1 hour and look for possibilities like this. And you're looking at the strength indicator. Normally, you want all this like red right there. And if the market it's gonna if you are gonna trade and want to wait for the triple arrow in the zone, in the buy zone. And I'm not sure this person did the question if he owns the simplicity and too easy or just the too easy. But if you only have the too easy, just wait on the 1 hour, look for this swing trade. And I know the Tweezy has a own arrow also, and that works real good. Put a trend line from the previous high to this right there on the 1 hour, okay? And then wait for the market to break this trend line right there, and it'll break the 50 also at the same time. And if you want confirmation, remember that this strength meter is gonna start on the 15 or in the lower time frames all the time, and then it's gonna start coloring like this. It starts here and then it goes 30, 1 hour. So yes, you can take, maybe this will still green. Sorry, maybe they will still they will still on green to take a trade, and this maybe they will still on red. But if you are correct in that trade in your analysis, you can go on the 4 hour and you can see, you know what, I'm having a double bottom right here. So on the 4 hour, so I'm going to go to the 1 hour, and I want, if I'm going to take a trade in the 1 hour, you got to set your own parameters. Like say, I need all the 30 minutes color, for example. I need the 15 minutes, I need the 30 minutes. Then if I see this happening, I'm going to take the trade, even if this is like three greens. Then I'll take the trades, because if you are right, this is going to go all green. Then the more it goes up, this is going to start painting more green. And if this is going to break, if this moves is going to break this high and keep going high, even the 4 hour and the daily, they're going to start turning green, because what the strength meter is telling you, the strength during that kind of moment or time frame or day, if it keeps going, obviously. So that's the advice that I can give you. Start on the 1 hour. If you want to use the 1 hour and the 4 hour, start looking for a trade with triple arrows or the arrow in the 1 hour here first. Look if you have support previously or resistance previously to support that move, and then You can put yourself a trend line and wait until it starts breaking or until you get some of the arrows. And then say, okay, I need 15 and 30 minutes in green so I can go in. And if you have all those parameters and are lining up, just keep doing the same and testing it. And then you're going to tweak it a little bit until you master pretty much what you're doing. The most important, and I can assure you, you're going to win out of 10. You're going to win 6 to 10 trades, no problem. No problem. And if you take care of your risk reward, you'll be profitable. But you got to be consistent on this. That's the key. And a lot of people don't have consistency. They lose 2 or 3 trades and they're going to change. Okay. Give it time to any strategy or indicators. Just give them time. Test them for 6 months at least, a year or whatever, before you can say they're not good for anything. Because once you're good on the market, once you have experience, indicators, they're just an additional thing. But what makes you, they help you to look for areas that that you're looking quicker, pretty much. Well, friends, I understand. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much for everything. See you guys in a few days in the middle of the week. Hopefully for a more profitable week this time. It looks like the markets are looking better. And I know we're going to be profitable very soon. Thank you. God bless you all. See you guys on Wednesday. Bye.